Oh, yeah. What an intro. All right, we're bopping. Today, I think I can talk to my AI. I stream through StreamYard and I do a little AI editor at the end of it. You think if I talk to it and tell it the beginning and ends of things that it'll clip it for me? StreamYard AI, start the clip here. All right, today we're working on 5 new MacBook Pro mockups in a sort of springtime studio environment. It's gonna be low-key, pretty repetitive mockup making, but we're gonna have 5 new mockups at the end of this so that you can mock up your web designs in a really beautifully lit daytime studio. Here we go. StreamYard and the StreamYard AI and the clip there. Who knows? All right. We're gonna take this old one. This is the old one we got. Beautiful. And we'll just start cutting. Look at this bad boy. Is that right? Oh yeah, brightness. That looks good. 1.5 pixel blur. Let's do it. And I gotta turn my music down. I don't know if you can hear it loud on the stream, but it's freaking bumping for me. Way too much bump for what's happening. It's like a little, it'd be awesome at like a silent disco. Okay. Get ourselves around this corner. Beautiful. We got to give some breathing room for that RGB camera lens flare. That's how you know it's the real deal and not a digital rendering. The lights flare a little bit. Last corner. I might do more than 5. I got about an hour. A little less than an hour. I always have to take a minute when I am in transit with a mic. Just do a sharp corner? Sure. Oh. Screen done. I did forget to remove the A though. We'll take it out of this background and we'll take it out elsewhere on the other one too. Oh. Think you got rid of it? Oh, freaking beautiful. Amazing. Okay. Then here, we're gonna go here. Not that. I'm gonna go here. We're just gonna grab. I just grab this. I can grab the whole thing, right? I want these 2 things. Not on this one. I want them on That one. JPEG? Yeah. If I whack them there, oh, perfect. Then here, that's fine. I just don't need this or this. And then we'll turn this to normal. Our smart filters. Okay, this is our freebie one. So we need two other ones. What were the two filters for screens? Does anybody remember what the two filters for making it look like screens are? It's noise. I need to make it look rainbowy. So it has that pixel tear in it. Filter. It's got to be dust and scratches, median, reduce noise, pixelate, crystallize. No. Filter gallery. Okay, it's not texture. Grain. Say grain. No, go away. Maybe it is grain. It's probably grain, huh? It gets this RGB color in there. Not a sketch, not a stylize. Diffuse? Nope. Still grain. Brush strokes, ink outlines. Nope. What's sprayed styles? Nope. I think we'll stick with grain. So we need a Gaussian blur and then a grain on this one. Yeah, that's good. So it gives us a little like I don't even know if you can see that pop-up panel. It gives us a little like pixely with the adds the colors in, which is more authentic to shooting like a screen. First, we need our Gaussian blur on top of that though. Blur, a Gaussian blur, not 53. How about 2.5? 2.5 pixels? No. How about a half? 1.3? 1 pixel? 1.2? Yeah, 1.2. So we'll do filter. The Gaussian blur's gotta go under. So we blur first, and then we add. Yeah. Okay. Easy. So then we'll grab. Because this is what we're going to duplicate onto all the others. So we'll grab this. And hopefully this stays connected from each one. Holy cow, it's tiny there. Okay. This one. This one. And this one. So this is going to be a nice little set of mockups, guys. Just saying. Okay, we'll turn them off. This guy, we need a new layer. We need our black and white, which we're going to turn down quite a bit. 50. I want a little bit of color. I saw a big old smudge. It's on my computer screen, not the real computer screen. We want a little bit of color, but not a ton. And then our levels on this bad boy. Let's clip both of these. There we go. Something soft. Yeah. That black and white needs to go up a little bit. Perfect. We're going to grab these and we're going to put these on my portrait layers. Whoa. What a sick shot that is. Yo. Okay. We might have to just clip that one in itself. Hey, I clipped this a little bit around here. about that reaction to this. What a nasty shot that is. Come on. Okay. Oh, it works on these ones too. All right. On top of this one. Yeah. That one doesn't work as well. This one just is nuts. That one. Yeah. That's what I expect in the other ones. Okay, back here. These guys get merged. I'll do this one. What do we call this one on this layer? Screen highlights. Does he look like normal? Normal. 30%. Yeah, still pretty good. Screen highlights. This guy. Nope. This guy. Screen highlights. This is design mask. So my design warped. Goes in there. This one's gonna go on top. It's here. Gets a screen for about 30% or so. We'll turn this on so we can see it. And then this one gets a perspective warp edit. Perspective warp. Yes, I know. They will change. Just gonna pull all these corners around. Get them close. And then we'll finish them off. Nice and close to the edge. That way, if you have a design that's pixel perfect, it needs to be on the screen, that it'll end up all on the screen. Down there again. Looks good. Okay, then we'll clip it to that. Turn its opacity right back up. Boom. Bing, bang, boom. Mock-up creation done. Just background. Goes color red. This one. Delete that one. It gets locked. Then we always gotta check. Let's just add our nav bar. We'll go back. Haha! Look at that UI at the top. Amazing. Done. Okay, I'm not gonna document save. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do all these. Hold on, let me try. Pro Max Chicago City Spring Mockups. New folder Mockups. And what digital device is this gonna be? Mockups catalog digital device. Digital device 3. This is 52. Man, I've done a lot of digital devices already. Oh boy, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. Mockups. Digital device 52. Do DD 52 dash Spring Studio MacBook Pro. Done. Okay, we'll save all our other stuff later, or I'll leave them open and we'll come back to them. Design work. This guy. First things first, this time we'll heal this A out of here. I put the A here, AI, StreamYard AI, clip this. I put this A in here so that when I'm photographing the screen, I can actually focus on something. When it's just white, otherwise it's like impossible to focus on it, can't find its focal point. And one of the differences between a photograph of a MacBook Pro and a digital rendering of a MacBook Pro is the depth of field. So anytime it's angled or turned or whatever else, it picks up a perspective, like a depth perspective, that the digital ones, the digital like clay ones or whatever else, they don't do. So sometimes designers like that because it looks neat, but I'm not always such a huge fan. I like the photos. And for this one, I'm just gonna real quick, I'm gonna brush in opacity flow. Let's get it, make it a little smaller. Like that. I'm just gonna brush in this keyboard. It's blue from the reflection of the screen and the sky outside. But we know it to be white, so since the reflection isn't like a huge deal in these, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Next time I buy a MacBook Pro, my new MacBook, I'm gonna have to do this before. I had to take these photographs before I do this stuff. All right, let's go highlight a screen. Still 1.5 feather, that's pretty good. So look, this end's really in sharp, really in focus. Look at that amazing screen banding too. Digital renderings don't give you that. They don't look this real. Nice little glow on the edge of that screen. Might have to take some hairs out of this couch. Let's make sure we get plenty of this corner up here. Get a lot of that screen light bleed, light spill. I don't know what you would call that. Light spill feels right. Ooh. That's pretty generous around those corners. Be generous around these ones too. A lot of good light spill in here. So when I edit, when I puppet warp this other one, I'll have to make sure I'm generous around the edges. Look at that amazing light tear. Like the perfect RGB banding happening there. Right, so then this one goes here with these guys, at least. Let's make this a little darker. Let's just go around. Oh, you can almost see the A. The A is almost back. Let's do them like that. Look at the little reflection here. There was a table in the background. Photoshop is nuts. Okay. Then we will Please, and this is screen highlights. Is that what I had it as before? Screen highlights? Screen highlights, perfect. Then pull him in here, him down there. This is design mask. Turn this whole thing on, him off for a minute, bring him down, and then just edit and perspective warp. Yep. Let's do our rough pull. Man, look at the highlights on that couch. They're so good. Also, my placement of the point over here was way off. Okay, so I need to be a little more generous on this one. If you remember. Boom. Then we can turn up 100%, change it to multiply. This one, we need it to be a little wider, I think. A little wider. Yeah, I think I just merged down. Better. And this one here goes to screen, and we'll just make it a nice, easy 30%, which will really only show up when there's a really dark UI. Perfect. Yes, I'd love to save it as a JPEG. Mockups. Folder. Digital device 53. 53. Save. And hope this works. We'll put in the UI, see if it updates. 53. Aha, updates. Winner, winner. Okay. Any crazy hairs we need to take out of these? I think I did that before I shot them off as JPEGs. Yeah. Well, let's make this color red. 2 down, 2 to go. This one's nuts. Okay, what we're gonna do, I wanna save these just for kicks and giggles. We'll put them up there. We'll just group them, hide it. The real shot here, there. Anything crazy we need to remove? No gum. It's kind of a nearly inconvenient moment. We'll just call this background. And we'll heal it right away. Straight away. Perfect. All right, this one's also really sharp, just like sharp all the way. I guess not, maybe not over there. That top edge is sharp. And then in this one, we're gonna have to keep this tight first off. And then we're also gonna have to keep, well, maybe keep the blue in it. I probably should have edited the blue down a little bit before I started selecting. We'll see. I can be loose on this side, but if I can be tight on one side, might as well be tight on all the others. Apple devices are like, whoa, oh, no, oh, dang it. I accidentally used 2 fingers on my mouse and it just vanished. Well, while we're here, let's do color balance. Let's think about this. I gotta do the whole black screen first. Bring that up. Push that down. Okay. Let's go select this screen again and not swipe to the side with 2 fingers. Selecting really is like the whole job. It's not creative. It's not exciting. And it makes and breaks mockups. A little too much here, not enough there, and the thing doesn't look real. Blink, Kayla, blink. I gotta blink. Especially I have my little heater running at my feet. Nice little stray pixel there. Don't worry, viewers. I'm having as much fun as you are, in case you were wondering. I know. Just can't stop to blink. Okay. Cool. Paste it. And then on this one, we're going to do a very loose version of that. We're just going to grab the screen and all the places it has highlights at. Is it here? Yeah, it's good. Through here. No. Oh, it almost happened again. Almost happened, chat. Okay. Super loose, obviously. I'm just trying to make sure I get those reflections in. It's basically where the glass stops and the rubber starts. Then turn this on, clip them to that, and then we'll grab this one and those guys and just say merge layers. Background, then design, clipping, mask. Good. Perfect. We'll put him in here. We'll pull another one up there because we're going to bring these guys down to here. We'll turn them on. And turn this guy off. These guys here and here. Okay, and then my levels are a little dark because we need, that's right, we need these reflections back in here. So we'll keep most of them, keep a lot of them. Let's open our, I'm going to soften this edge a little bit. Opacity, bring them down. Sometimes the levels pull in that dark edged glow. It's not always bad, but on some of these reflections and stuff, I like to knock it back down a little bit. So it's just a little more seamless with, because it goes glass to glass. Whoops, not that much. That's fine, that'll look fine. They're gonna be so toned down, it's gonna hardly even matter. Okay. These ones. Why can't I just merge down? Merge down. Command E, merge down. Looks good. Turn them off. Get this guy showing. Knock him down. Normal's fine. We'll go edit. Perspective warp. Yeah, I know. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. One, 2, corner 3, and corner 4. Let's check them out again. One still looks good. Kind of loose on the top there. This guy could be a little tight. These sides are both pretty tight. Good. Whack. Enter on the keyboard. 100%. Multiply. Wow, that got dark. Let's add levels to this one too. Levels. Push this up. That looks good. That's a nice shot. Okay. And it's Command E. Learning, chat. We're learning. Then this one is screen. 30 some odd percent. Yeah. Beautiful. Looks good. Keyboard's still nice and greasy. Man, I think I can fix that. Ooh. Can I fix this? Can I fix this? Can I fix it? Okay, better. No. Better. No. No. Where's my stamp? Sure. Alt. Right. There. This. And at least it's not Greasy City, huh? Good. 3 down, 2 to go. Digital device. This is going to be 54. DD54. Quick tidy this up a little bit. Red. It's my design warped. Is that all named right? Oh yeah, I want to do one of these. Okay, but what happens if nope, under there, no, under. Look at that one. Okay, StreamYard AI, start a clip. Thank you.
You're welcome. One of these.
Oh yeah, the watermelon one is the one you like.
Huh?
The watermelon one is the one you like. You can have that one. It's just kind of tart.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, this time for real. StreamYard AI, start a clip here. Look, if you use these real photos with real layers in them, then you can also edit and change the background to be whatever you want. So our screen layer and our screen edits are all on one little package, but it's separate from the object. So you can edit at this top layer without having to enter or open any of this, but you can also add your own badass edits. Look at this thing. That was an accidental one too. That's just a low opacity black and white, 62%, plus a levels with the dials cranked, but all of a sudden it's like this super moody Bane in the Dark Knight kind of feel to it. Anyways, AI, end the clip. Boom. I don't know if that's going to work. I think I had like just a small handful of people who are watching. And if you're watching, I'm not going insane. Last time I ended this stream, StreamYard was like, hey, by the way, if you say these code words, then we'll actually clip things for you. And so that's my sort of insanity that's happening. I'm saying the code words, hoping that I can just have StreamYard generate clips on my behalf instead of having to go back and edit them. My biggest problem in all of my entrepreneurial ventures is that I really like making the stuff. I really don't like marketing the stuff. So any help that I can get, okay, good for this stupid bar. Any help that I can get marketing stuff, I will take it. So StreamYard has an AI that wants to clip what it thinks is going to be popular clips, and they're already taking my money every month, then why not? So we'll see. Maybe I'll turn out, maybe it'll be insane. Maybe I'm just sort of having some crazy, insane conversation with myself, and AI and this little duck icon are gonna cut all sorts of weird things, or nothing at all. Maybe they'll cut nothing at all and say, sorry, don't boss us around like that, yo. It would be nice though if I could just say start clip, end clip. I've probably said the word too much now. Now I think it generates like a max demo of 3. It's probably like, oh, you've said the key 4-letter words 17 times. You can only generate 3 clips. Oh my God, I said it again. And then it's gonna give me like the worst ones. Me highlighting, me selecting, just a whole 10-minute clip of me selecting. I said it again. This is number 4, right? We're on our 4th one. Yeah, not bad. It's like packaging not included. It's like, what, 12 minutes of mock-up? Plus the 3 hours it took to photograph. A flight to Chicago. A Kit Studio subscription. $4,000 worth of camera equipment. It's not bad. So easy. Man, I hate typing the word background. I don't know what it is about that one in particular, but it just always a pain. No. Come. There we go. Levels. This one doesn't have much information in it. A little bit. A teeny tiny bit of information. That's fine. Ready? No. Oh, I didn't name it. Never mind. Screen highlights. I don't think I named it on the last one either. 54. Yeah, I didn't. Screen highlights. Sorry, we're not really in the productizing section yet, but we will be soon. Okay, now we gotta heal this thing again. No, heal this. Fix this A. There we go. Little dot there, little dot there, little dot over here, little dot there. Yeah, not much action happening there. 30%. Screen. Turn you on. down, turn off, edit, perspective warp. Yes, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's get these close. Two. Screens are always so easy because the lines are just straight. It's like no crazy, nothing particularly crazy. Screens are easy. Cans are surprisingly easy. There's perfect cylinders for the most part. Go. Turn you all the way up. Set you to multiply. Looks good. Looks pretty good. Okay, I want it to be done right about now. 2:30. But I only have one more. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, 2:30. What do I have else to do today? Yeah, I probably should be done, but I'm in too deep. Because I'm in too deep. And I have wet feet. Turn these off. These are nice shots, guys. These are really nice shots. A couple hours it took. I mean, it didn't take a ton of hours, but the time it did take, it's really nice. Should find the guys who are in this space and just give it to them. Just give them the package. Although they're crazy into AI stuff, so they're probably like, oh, pixels on a screen that you manipulated individually? What a noob. Oh, I almost did it again. Gotta keep my middle finger off this magic mouse. Magically gets rid of my selection. Oh, that was a rough curve. Guys, how loud is the music? It's like really freaking bopping for me. I'm probably under the like. Okay, we gotta focus here. We gotta really focus. I've got the bad pointer up. Caps lock. Nope. I got the default mouse going instead of the nice Photoshop native that actually shows me what I need to see. This one kind of hides the point a little bit. Buries the lead. You know what mouse that I hate? It's one like 90% of the reason I haven't adopted it yet. Figma. I hate Figma's mouse pointer so much. And I don't even know why. I do know why, because everybody else in the world uses the same mouse, the same little pointer. And I get that you have to question everything as a designer, but to just kind of replace it, not really replace it, is just the worst. Design, warp, no design, clipping, mask. We gotta do this. Oh, out of here. And Command E. Told you we were learning. Grab these two, bring them here. On. Clippy, clip, clop. Okay, this guy too, we gotta back him up a little bit. What does he look like? That's not bad. We need to do this number a little bit on the edge. Just a tiny, tiny bit out there. This time again. It's pretty dark. Brush opacity down, hardness way down, impossible. All right. It is significantly brighter there, right? Like there's obviously a window. Let's just grab and then let's do another layer on top of it. And we're just gonna do a little bigger, a lot softer. I'm gonna soften this guy up a little bit. That. Yeah, and we're just gonna, then this is green highlights. 30% screen. Turn this guy on. Turn this guy off for a minute. Then edit. Perspective warp. Yes. Oh, I didn't turn them down. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's get this screen rolling. Looks good, looks good. Clip it. Nope. Perspective. Clip it. Opacity. Screen it. Looks good. What is this one? 55? 56. This is going to be digital device 56. Oh, not /6. 56. New folder. DD 56. Create. Save. I'm going to just change this real quick. Background. Red. We'll lock it. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Let's see this. Close it. Let's get rid of 41. This is the one we started with, just for our screen. Don't save. StreamYard AI. Start a clip. Okay, let's look at what we did. We did digital device 52. Nice one on a table. 53. Nice one on this like velvet? No, suede couch. Got some sick highlights in the background there. I'll probably come in later and make this, we can change that color. 55, we're out of order now. On this cool little fabric chair. 54 on the other fabric chair, little vertical shot, also really nice. And 56, just a pretty neutral plain Jane concrete floor. Could be anything. Maybe this will be the freebie of the pack. He seems like neutral enough with some interesting highlights and stuff. So AI, end the clip. That's it. That's going to be it for the day because I got to go do other things. Anyone who joined, thanks. Follow along on YouTube or Twitch, which I think is where this is streaming. And we'll stream again another day soon. Cool? All right. Thanks all. Peace out.